Hi everyone.
Hi, we're the
WWE Gays.
I'm Jean-Luc.
I'm Nick.
And we have
Roya.
We have a guest today.
We have a guest today.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
So why are you here?
You invited me.
Aww. We needed some Roya time. It felt like it's been a long time since we had seen you. So yeah, we thought it would be fun. Well, it was kind of fun because this week was a busy week for us. We did
went
like
to
three meetings. So three more of our winners, we were able to visit their WW workshop, and it was fun.
Yeah, so we saw Lindy on Thursday.
In Ajax, and Lindy was amazing. She bought us, you can't see it unfortunately,
But it
in our
says
drapes.
hashtag
WW
Go show
Gays.
them.
I don't even know if you can see it in the camera, but I'm gonna try to show you guys. But these are amazing, and I think Lindy knows that we always have like a drink in our, or I always have a drink in my hand. But you do see WW Gays right here, and they're absolutely amazing.
It's great.
They're gorgeous.
So we'll be drinking out of these
I feel
all the
like
time.
mine should honorarily say WW Gays.
Maybe we'll get you a fairy princess.
Oh yeah, hashtag fairy
Hashtag
princess.
fairy princess, exactly.
But it has to be WW fairy princess.
Okay. I love it. That's awesome. That's totally awesome.
I'm
And
totally
then,
kidding.
and then yesterday we went to a Brampton meeting.
Yep, for
Met
with Jennifer.
And this morning we went to another Brampton meeting and met up with Jane, who
Jane.
also brought us some treats.
Yeah, she brought us some chocolate from England.
Yeah,
I think it
and
was from
these
England.
cake things I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
So we got to have.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's like always. And then she bought me a brag of quinoa that she's been having issues cooking. So I'm going to try to cook this quinoa. But she sent me a picture yesterday, and no lie,
It looked like
it looked like mush. And I'm like, how did you do this? She goes, I followed the instructions. So the instructions on this bag of quinoa are very odd myself.
Yeah.
It says cook like pasta
and then
drain it after. I'm like, you have to drain the quinoa after
Yeah, I've
it's
never
cooked?
had to drain quinoa.
No,
Yeah.
me neither. So, but then she
Actually,
was
that's
really
a good,
funny.
That's a
I
good
really liked
segue,
her.
actually. Yeah, she was really funny.
She was
'Cause
hilarious.
And she followed us like a bulk burn after.
Yeah, she was a little stalker.
Yeah. She's watching.
Should
I
we
feel
be
like I know
worried?
what she would say to you.
I know, I
But
told
actually,
you.
it's a good segue. It's a good segue. So,
I should send her a message as I.
We'll stop here right now. What we'll do is we actually filmed Whys with all three of them.
Yes.
So let's cut here now. We'll show you their Whys, and we'll come back.
And then
talk
we'll come
about-
back and talk to you guys in just a
about,
bit.
Meeting
But
them.
before you go, I came to their meeting this morning just so that I could, be there. And I wasn't expecting, but they actually got up and spoke. So I believe you guys are going to feature that video
Yes,
as
when
well.
we come back, we're gonna
Yeah.
show that. Yes, for sure.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Okay. So
See you in a bit.
Hi.
We're the
WW Gays. And Lindy. Stitch and Lindy. Find her on
Stitch and
YouTube.
Lindy.
She's also on YouTube. Woohoo! So today we actually came to our second winner, which is Lindy's workshop. Where are we again?
We're in
Ajax. And so just like our last workshop, we're actually going to ask Lindy what
her why is.
Yeah, what's her why? Why is she doing this journey? Why are you here?
I want to say the typical for my family, but I think that my actual why is so that I can feel comfortable in my own skin.
Wow, that's a huge
That's
why.
a huge why.
Yeah.
And I
It's an
think-
important why.
Yeah, it's an important why.
Yeah,
Because that's the thing, you have to be comfortable with yourself before you can be comfortable with anyone else.
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
And it's sometimes, and one of the sayings that I've been saying recently is finding being comfortable when you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right. And I think we're the ones that put you to the challenge to start doing your videos again.
Yes,
and
you
like,
are.
and you've been doing it consistently, which has
Yeah.
been amazing.
And we
Too
actually watched
much?
them.
No, I
No.
love that. I love
And
the
you
fact
know what
that
it
you're.
does too? It helps to be accountable.
Yeah.
yeah.
It helps
That's
you-
why I started it,
Yeah.
because
Yet again,
I
another
feel
why.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, I need to hold myself accountable. so.
And when you said this, and and this is me just noticing your nonverbal. I think that's part of what I do as an interpreter. You almost felt guilty because your why was about you. Because
I
you
did,
said,
because-
oh well, I wish I could say it's about my family.
Yeah.
Don't feel guilty about
Yeah.
your
When
why.
I started this, the first thing I said was that it was for my family, but I have to be happy and healthy for my family.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I think like us too, it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
Like remember why we talked about earlier today? It's the same thing. It is because we want to be together, but it's because I want to be here as long as possible with
Yeah.
them. And you're the same thing. You want to be here as long
Yeah.
as possible to see your kids, your grandkids,
Yeah.
see everybody. And it's not selfish to want to be healthy yourself. You
No.
have
Never.
to want that.
Yeah.
So never feel. I think a lot of people have to get rid of that whole
Negativity with them.
negativity part of saying I'm doing this
Yeah.
for me, and it could be for any reasons. It could be because you want to look sexy in a dress. Like
Yeah.
there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's
A
nothing
why
wrong
is
with
good.
that.
I think why is good.
Any why is good as long as you make it yours and you own it and accept it,
Yeah.
I think you will completely be successful with it, right? And it doesn't matter how long it takes you, right?
So
Yeah.
on that note, so can you share with everyone your Connect information and your
we want people
channel
to-
so people can follow you and they can have, they'll see
be
you on
inspired
this.
by
Yeah.
Stitch and Lindy. Yeah.
Sure. So my YouTube channel is Stitch and Lindy, and actually my Connect handle is Stitch and Lindy as well. So
And Stitch and Lindy, can you spell it so people have their correct spelling?
STITCHNLINDY.
Perfect. So thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, it was
Oh,
awesome. It was
awesome.
absolutely awesome.
We've actually been looking forward to all of them.
All of them.
Because everybody that's submitted for the contest is people that
We've known
known
from
for
the
a
get-go.
while,
You guys
so
have
it's-
been following us from the beginning, and
it's actually one of the reasons we decided to go to everyone.
Yes.
Because we're like, they all love us. Let's just go
we
to all of
cannot
them.
go.
We cannot go.
We wanted
So-
to meet every single one of you, and it
Yeah.
was too hard to actually just pick one
Yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah.
only get one to,
So,
to meet.
So we'll end on this note. Thank you again. And
Group hug.
Group hug.
Thank you, Stitch and Lindy.
Thank you.
Thanks, St. Jack's, for having us.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Look
So-
at who's here.
Jennifer. So our third winner. And
Thanks,
so-
guys.
So we just finished the meeting, and now we're gonna ask Jennifer her.
Like we've been asking
why.
everybody
else.
else,
What's your
What's
why?
your why, Jennifer?
My health, taking care of myself, I think will take care of the rest of my family. Instead of feeling like I don't have anything for myself, this is for me, and I'm feeling much better, and I can do stairs without getting out of breath.
That's
So,
awesome. That's awesome.
So how much have you lost so far?
as of this morning, 50.4 pounds.
50.4 pounds. That's
Very
amazing.
exciting.
And how long, if you don't mind, how long has it been since, how long have you been on this journey?
Almost a year. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, if I'm not mistaken, you said in 48 weeks
48
you've lost 50 pounds. So a pound a week, which is
So it just goes to show that anybody, like, we always say this, anybody can do this. It's just you have to
embrace
you have
it.
to embrace it, and you have to figure out what works for you. It's I'm pretty sure it's stuff that you've chosen to do, things that you've picked and chosen to out of the program has allowed you to succeed. Same with us, what we've picked and chosen out of the program to incorporate to our lives has succeeded for us, and that's the way to make this work. You have to pick and
There's
choose.
something for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not just this box you have to fit into.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can, the foods you normally make already, you can adjust them to fit your points.
Yeah,
and
exactly. So before we go, do you want to share your Connect handle so that people want to find you on Connect?
Sure, it's
Do you remember it?
yeah, because it's the same for everybody. It's JJMCD_11.
Perfect. So if you guys want to add her on Connect,
Add her on
go
Connect.
ahead.
Yeah,
And,
Connect.
so thank you so much for
Thanks
having
for,
like.
Thank you
doing,
guys for coming and
Yeah.
being inspiring and sharing your story and just being yourselves and like regular people that we can relate to.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you,
And
thank you.
that's exactly what we want. We
Yeah.
You don't want some superstar that you can't relate to.
Yeah.
We're just regular two regular guys who never thought that this
Yeah.
WW journey would lead us to doing things like this
Yeah.
and inspiring so many other people who then in return you
Inspire
guys
us.
inspire us. Like
Yeah.
you don't really people don't seem to realize how your stories inspire us to want to keep going.
Yeah.
And even just the support we get, like the comments that you guys make on our videos, we're on our couch crying
Yes,
a lot.
yeah.
We sit on our couch
Well, you
crying
should
a
be
lot.
proud of yourselves. And, like,
Aw, thank you so
Which you
much.
proud yourself as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye everybody. I'm good.
Hi everyone.
Look at her complaining already.
Hey, hi. So this is our fourth winner, Jane.
Jane.
Hi Jane.
Hi.
Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
So-
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you
We've
too.
been messaging on Facebook quite a bit.
Yeah.
She can't cook quinoa.
I can cook quinoa, just not that one. It's crap.
Yeah, it's really weird. I'm gonna try it. I'm
Yeah.
going to break that
Yeah.
quinoa recipe. I will.
So we're
Jean-Luc's
actually-
on it.
So we're actually gonna ask you on this video your why. Why are you at WW? What's your reason for being here?
To be healthy. I'm 6 years, I think, lifetime. This is my third time at it.
Awesome.
Perfect.
I never
It's a journey.
embraced freestyle, but the last month I'm like 5.3 pounds down.
You see, how amazing
Yeah.
is that?
That's
I
amazing.
ate chicken
So-
for breakfast. I thought, these guys are nuts. I'll never eat that crap for breakfast. So I drive and eat a piece of chicken. Any police officers watching this, I wasn't driving.
No distractive driving. No,
No,
distractive
no, no,
driving.
no.
Can you,
I just love it. You know what? I like the
so how
members.
much did you lose in total? if you don't mind us asking?
I think I was maybe 29 pounds.
That's awesome.
And then life hit, and I gained it back, and I started again, and
But
I
it's
back
a
at it.
journey for almost because we've also joined and lost
Multiple
multiple times. So I think that's life though.
I thought I could do it on my own. You can never do it on your own.
I think what ends up happening is you can do it on your own, but what happens is you still need something that guides you.
Yeah.
Something that you can fall back on.
My
that
scale
guides you.
always said 120 when I did it on my own.
I think you took the batteries out.
Yeah, you just wrote it down on a marker.
120.
So
When I quit the first time and did it on my own, my scale always said 120.
Well, that's
right?
an
No matter
amazing
what.
scale.
Yeah. And then I thought, oh, really? I
That's
gotta
like
go
saying
back,
you're
right?
always 29 too,
Exactly.
right?
Well, we are.
We are always 29.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
having
you,
us.
guys.
Thanks
and
for
I can give
calling
everyone else a hug.
Thank you. And we'll get Cheryl.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
That was kind of crazy. Like, they're all good whys.
It was everybody. I think honestly, a why is yours,
Yes,
and I
don't
think
ever feel that anybody's. Like,
no one should ever tell you that your why is wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
You
what's
talk about
your
your
why? No, I haven't actually.
My why is him.
Him, and
Yeah,
your why
it
is
was him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
It's because no, it was
I'm
because
just kidding. It's
because we want to live as long as
It's
possible
amazing.
Together.
Actually, what you said was really touching this morning in the meeting. You said something. To
Actually,
the
we'll,
effect
probably,
of-
I'll start we'll flash the video there right now while you're saying this at the back of the
Okay.
meeting.
Okay, yeah. So you had mentioned that you were experiencing health problems, and that you both wanted to be together for as long as possible. I thought that was so lovely.
That's why.
Well, and it's funny because we were wanting to be together for as long as possible, but we weren't
On
really
that path.
living it, and we weren't on that path
No.
because we were killing each other with food
Yeah.
and with
Yeah.
being lazy, unfortunately, and that was our own decision at that
Yeah.
time.
So that's what I'm saying. Anybody's whys are valid.
Yeah.
Do never feel. What's your why?
My why is actually really similar to yours. As you guys know, I have a baby now.
Yes,
she's gorgeous.
she's
She's actually going to be
adorable.
1 in a couple of weeks.
I cannot believe she's gonna be a 1-year-old
I
already.
know.
Time
Mostly, I
flies.
can't believe I have to go back to work.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
kidding.
that's funny, yeah, because it was just a year ago when we started this that we were at your baby shower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
And
you
we
had
had
just
just
lost
started
a little bit,
on
Yeah.
weight
but
at that
you were
point.
already significantly less, and very noticeably too.
Yeah.
But my why is to live as long as possible so that I can be in the world to support her as she goes through her journey, and I can't imagine a world where, operating in a world without my mom, and I don't want her to have to go through that on her own.
Yeah, that's a good.
So
that's a
push
really
it,
good
push it
why.
as far as possible.
And that's so funny that you say that because I'm gonna mention this. Lindy, the person that we saw on Thursday, our winner on Thursday, our friend Lindy, sent me a video of her daughter who is 3 years old, and because mommy's doing yoga at home on the YouTube on the TV, her 3-year-old is doing yoga with her,
That's
and
So you're teaching good
insane
habits.
to see this little 3-year-old absorb this yoga, this meditation that. Maybe they need to start doing that at a young age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you're instilling these habits in your
Yeah.
children, that's
Well,
amazing.
And
Exactly.
my mom even said, she said to me, like she said, she's apologized to me, saying, I'm sorry, I didn't feed you the way you should have been fed.
Yeah.
Like, I should have maybe done other things. And my parents couldn't. My parents couldn't afford anything. I see
it's not cheap
It's
being
not
healthy.
cheap to be healthy. And we're lucky that we can afford the stuff that we get, and we can because the jobs we have. And I feel for people out there who can't have those opportunities. And I understand.
But
like,
there's always ways. You know what I mean? There's
you can
always,
find a way,
Yeah.
but it's not as easy, and it's not.
It's really good to be grateful for what you do
Yes,
have,
yes.
and show that gratitude.
completely.
That's
Completely.
what-
And I think we need to pay it forward more often.
So on that note, let's talk about
Our updates.
So our updates. So I had a very bad week.
I've had a bad month.
Yeah, I've had a very bad week. I gained 10.4 pounds this week. It was
Partly
very-
my situation because I was very sick and
And I got sick too.
He ended up getting sick as well.
and so I didn't go to the gym all week, and my body, we've said it before, I don't respond to just not eating. If I don't go to the gym, I gain weight. It's just the way it is, and I know that. So I've already started back the last 2 days, going back,
And I've
already kind of moved on from it.
But you've also already lost how
like
much?
Five of the pounds.
That's the thing, I think, when you do go off track and you've worked really hard to get to a certain point, and it's really discouraging when you gain back some of that weight, but it comes off so quickly once you rededicate yourself to it. But I think it's not weight that's going to stick. Right?
I think what happens though is we are again our worst enemies, and we do have a lot of.
It's also bothering me that I'm not a goal yet.
Right.
That's another thing that's underlying.
But we tend to focus on negative instead of the positive. Yeah. So I did have to give him some affirmation and give him that talk.
It was a rough day on Friday.
Extra support.
Yeah, that support in saying, okay, hon, yes, you gained the 10 pounds, but guess what? You lost 100 still. Like, so you can't really think that 10 pounds is gonna make or break you because it hasn't. I still
lost 100.
You still lost 100.
Even gained 10, I still lost 100.
Exactly.
I know.
So it's hard to see that, though. It is really hard to see that. So I can understand the frustration, and I remember when I was at that point where I'm like, is it gonna stay off? Like, am I gonna be able to maintain? I gained this week as well. I'm at 177. I'm not at my lifetime status. I'm getting concerned as well, too, because not next week, but the week after, I'm going away for 4 days, and I'm going to a place where things are going to be cooked for me, and I'm not going to have the control that I normally have, and I'm not going to be able to go to the gym, and I'm like, now I'm sick. So
why wouldn't you be able to go to the gym?
I might. Well, not that I'm not. I'm going to make myself go to the gym no matter what, but it's going to be different.
You can jog around the resort.
Yeah. I'll find ways of doing it, and that's going to be a whole new series, so that's going to be kind of a fun thing.
And if I'm one to tell you to go on vacation and go to the gym,
I like
get to the gym myself at home. Never mind.
So you're a
So what's going on with you, Ro? I just called you Roya.
You did.
I don't like that.
And
it's Roya.
We'll just delete that from the video before we post.
We'll do a voiceover.
What's going on with
call
you,
me Ro. You usually call me Ro. So
yeah.
That's fine. So my parents came from Texas for
the holidays?
Just over 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks. They came mid-December, and as soon as they came, I stopped going to the gym. Even though my dad really wanted to go and I can bring guests with me, he mentioned it a few times, and I just put it off because I was very tired and needed to catch up on some sleep because of the baby and whatever else. But over the course of that 3 weeks, the first week, right up until Christmas Day, even Christmas dinner, I did so good, and I was down, and then I didn't go back for 2 weeks. I stopped tracking. 2 weeks of Toblerone bars and cheese, every kind of cheese that you can think of.
I love cheese, though.
I had I swear to you, 18 different kinds of cheeses. It was really bad, but it was really good too. So I gained 13 pounds over the course of 3 weeks, and then I went back the following week and had lost 5 of those pounds, and this week I'm back up. Well, today I'll be weighing in officially on Tuesday, but as of right now, I'm back up 3.5 pounds from last week. So I'm really yo-yoing up and down and up and down. So
it happens.
But you're still going back, right? You haven't just walked away. And then what did today's meeting was actually really good. Cheryl at today's meeting was really good. Yeah. Right? Because what we were they talked about not giving up. And right? And when the moment you want to give up.
Even look at us, our story when we shared it. We've been doing this since 2011.
Yeah.
That's 7 years of our lives.
But
I've been doing it a very, very long. Not Weight Watchers, WW, but
just the journey.
That journey has been probably since I was 16.
But I want to emphasize the fact that the coach today's meeting said the moment you want to give up is the moment you should never give up.
It's the moment you should reach out.
You should be reaching out and looking for that support that you need, because that's when you need that reinforcement to saying, okay, you're not able to give yourself that positive self-talk,
or
but
that
somebody
kick
else
in the butt to get you going.
Yeah,
and
like the reality check.
Yeah.
We
say that everybody we meet at the meetings, we tell them, reach out to us. People send us messages on Facebook, send us messages on YouTube, send us messages, because we actually respond.
We don't respond right away sometimes,
but we will eventually.
We can, and sometimes, I'm sorry, I just noticed yesterday, someone had made a comment 3 months ago on a video, and I was having to go through, and I'm like, I never replied to this comment. I felt guilty. Because I didn't reply to a comment, but I replied.
Eventually it's going to be that there's too many to be able to
reply but our thing is
at this point, it's really nice that you guys are opening up you guys as a resource for other people who have questions or are going through some tough times. So that's why I'm here today, because I'm using my resources.
I think what ends up happening is no one is out here that has that book with all the perfect answers and
Yeah,
ingredients.
gift wrapped in a bow.
No,
Here's
there's no
the
such
answer.
thing. So I think when you need that support and that reach out, you really
You
just
should.
need to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's really hard for me as a new mom, as a woman. It's hard sometimes to just pull yourself out of that like cycle of thoughts that you get stuck in, and
Yeah.
what refer to it as a rut or whatever you
Yeah.
want to refer to it as. But
You guys,
literally, it took me from going from like mental breakdown status last night, coming here today, just getting out of my house and reaching out,
yeah,
to looking at things from a different perspective, but B, I've got some distance from it, because when you're a stay-at-home mom on maternity leave, you don't get distance from anything.
yeah. You're in
your
it
house.
24
Like,
hours
your
a day,
house-
7 days a week.
Yes, your new job becomes managing a household.
Yeah.
And it's
Wow.
yeah, it's
Wow.
it's really tough, but to be able to just step away from it, come out here today, give my head a shake, go home and
You got a breather.
yeah.
Well,
Take
this
a
is
break.
like it's your recharge, your refuel.
Yes.
And it's,
You
and
know?
I said
My
that yesterday.
USBs are plugged in.
It's funny because I said that yesterday
Sucking their energy to
the
Because
storm
There
was
a
coming
storm,
yesterday,
and
I-
we
I
had
was
told
like- I was like-
Roya, don't come if it's bad.
And I said she's coming if there's a blizzard. It's like I knew it. I was like, she needs to just have one-on-one time. And
Well, if it were as bad as it was last night, I probably would have canceled. I was
Yeah.
like, scared to drive last night.
Yeah, no, completely. We would never have expected
Yeah,
you
no.
to be here if it was absolutely terrible. Even this morning, I was like, I hadn't heard from you, so I was like, I'm not sure if she's coming or not. And then I'm like,
And
had
I
the
started
missed call.
ringing you down.
And I'm like, the missed call. I'm like, oh, maybe she's not here. Nick's like, she's driving. She can't like text. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense too. Duh.
Yeah.
I'm not always all that smart.
So
I'm pretty though.
But I came.
Yes, and
I saw
I'm
and I
it
conquered.
was awesome that you came. I think it was a lot of it was.
well, it also gives us time to just chat.
Yeah, it's always fun to
And you
catch
filmed
up.
the video for us.
Yes. I walked them through bulk barn.
Oh, that's
The-
that's a surprise for later.
Yeah.
I mean, I walked them through something else that's not bulk
doesn't-
barn.
Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
That's okay. We don't mind. That's kind of fun.
Oh, Roya.
You're good. Don't worry
Just
about it.
kidding, I'm just kidding.
You better be upset.
I ruined their surprise.
So what else are we talking about
I
tonight?
think that's it for tonight. They were just giving an update, or waiting an update, a regular update. This week we're going to be releasing at least 2 or 3 recipes.
Yeah.
don't remember which ones they are exactly off the top of my head right now, and my phone's up there, so I can't check.
Oh, it is. You're right.
And
So you
so
could, because it's only a few steps to get there and back.
No,
No,
because
it's-
his
it's
phone's
recording.
recording.
Oh.
right now,
Yeah.
it's recording.
His
So-
phone's the one's recording.
So we're going to be posting some quick tips and some another of our favorite things.
Yep.
And we'll be posting a lot of content every day again this week. We're really on a roll with making videos. We filmed about 10 this weekend,
Yeah,
so
which has been a lot of fun.
we're trying to just keep trying
Giving
to
you guys
inspire
some info,
and give
giving
you guys
you-
some
yeah.
information, whatever you guys
Sharing
need to
your
know.
lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharing your lives, having you guys intimately into our living rooms.
Oh, and another thing I wanted to mention too, Lindy, the one who brought us, our wonderful friend Lindy, who gave us our beautiful
She has her own
WW
channel.
Gaze glasses. She has her own channel, and she's recording a lot of like WW friendly recipes and
That
things
she
like
talked
that.
about on her video.
And it's Stitchin' Lindy, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, on YouTube. So check her out if you want to see some
Yeah.
other WW
I'll actually
recipes.
put it in the comments on the video so that it's there.
And then again, you can find us as the #WWGaze on
any social media.
social
just
media.
Use that hashtag, and you'll find us anywhere you want to. So thank you so much for watching.
Bye, everybody.
And we'll see you all later.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.